Celtics make a quick stop here in front of their Boston fans. Just one game before heading back out.
This is a special matchup. I mean, we got here tonight. Two rival franchises, a lot of history. Between the two, yeah, and some bad blood. So let's just see how all this adds up in terms of drama.
And guys, I think if you ask them, as far as they're concerned, this game counts twice in the standings. I mean, it carries that kind of weight. It really holds that kind of significance for both of them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Pierce. Mutombo is out there with Malone. Then it's Stockton. And it's Irving at the 2 spot. And here's Brooklyn. Outside Pierce. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
I don't know. Maybe they're still working out the kinks on D, because that clearly was a breakdown.
Parker with a clean look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jerry West.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And Tony Parker, at least some of his success can be attributed to playing with talented bigs. I mean, in his rookie season, he plays with both the Admiral and Tim Duncan. He kept that partnership going with Duncan for several more championships. So while talented, he's also been very fortunate.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Malone right side. To the paint. Here's Irving. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And that one's good. Parker.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Stockton with it. He's picked up by Parker. Stockton kicks to Mutombo. The kick out to Irving. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Here's Irving. Jerry West making his last shot. Another miss by Irving. And there's the pass to Gilmore. Out to Parker. And it's McHale penetrating. And it's sent back by Irving. And they get it back. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's stolen by Mutombo. And here they come. Irving kicks to Mutombo. And it's Pierce in the corner. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Pierce has got 5 points so far.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Stockton. Really played well against the Clippers in his last outing. Now the fast.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
The rebound by the Nets. .157 left here in the first quarter. Stockton kicks to Irving. Dishes to Malone. Rejected by McHale. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. 3 on the clock. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
So it's the Celtics now. 6-point game. West dishes to McHale. Passes it to Gilmore. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going. Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Malone. He kicks it to Stockton. And a wide open look for Irving. Another miss by Irving.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now. They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Parker with the steal. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific.
Here's Mutombo. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Irving passes to Stockton. For 3, Pierce. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. It's the Celtics up by 15. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Irving. Malone is out there with Pierce. And it's Mutombo. And it's Stockton in at point. And that one's good.
And for Jimmy Butler, so much improvement over his young career, especially as a shooter. His rookie year, he shot just 18% from 3. Last season, he shot 38% from there.
Pierce kicks to Mutombo. Three-pointer from Stockton. They get it again. It's stolen by Johnson. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Hamilton's got the ball. Butler kicks to Frazier. Butler dishes to Johnson. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Celtics lead by 19. Getting back to Jimmy Butler's shooting, he looks fantastic with his form now. He's worked so much on his mechanics, as you know, Greg. So much dedication, and that hard work has really begun to pay off.
And you know what? Jimmy Butler should serve as an example for so many young players of what can be accomplished with the tremendous work ethic. I mean, this is a guy that shot the ball well from behind the arc, 83% from the free throw line. And you wonder, given this young man's fortitude, just how much higher those percentages go and how much better he can become.
to the wing right side. Mutombo passes to Irving. Got a piece of it. Butler with the steal. And here's the fast break. The shot by Frazier, no good.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself.
Now, Clark, that is just ridiculous.
Absolutely filthy. I don't remember ever seeing a dunk like that in a game. I certainly can't remember the last time I saw
I tell
one.
you what, fellas, you might not see another one like that one for a while.
Irving kicks to Malone. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get back on track. That's good. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Nets trail by 19. Pierce with a wide open look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And 11 points for Paul Pierce.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. For Boston, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Brooklyn on defense, trailing by 17. A nice shot by Frazier.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Feeds to Stockton. Back to Irving. Screen by Malone. Shot clock at 6. Stockton dishes to Pierce. Here's Malone. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Robinson.
Yeah, the NBA Development League now celebrating its 15th anniversary, and a lot of change over that time. None of the original 8 teams still playing in their original locations. Still, it's only growing. I think we'll see it grow to 30 teams before long. Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this timeout here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
World Peace, the pass to Wallace. And it's blocked. And pushing it up, here's Boston. King, that's good. King's got 13 points.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Lucas, that's good.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he'd been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. Then last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
And the foul called on ABC. On defense, the Celtics. No one near Smith as he lets it go. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And getting back to Iguodala last season, not only did he come off the bench for the first time ever, but he really thrived in doing so. Playing the fewest minutes per game of his career, he was able to avoid some of the nagging injuries that had plagued him in the past. And so he could stick around to help the Warriors assemble that franchise record of 67 wins last season.
Wallace outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. World peace, good. Celtics leading by 17.
You know, for Iguodala at this point in his career, it's just about winning. He's had a couple of large contracts. He's made multiple All-Star teams, but now it's about rings for him. And he got one.
Here's the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
West with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Inside, here's McHale. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the...
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Celtics lead by 18. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for ABC. He's got 17 points and also an assist. This is some performance we're witnessing out of him.
My man, a night to remember. No doubt about it.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Well, you look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
I'll tell you what, he put together an entire highlight reel in that first half alone. Just a collection of spectacular dunks.
An explosive display it was, fellas. They might have to get the backup rim ready if he keeps attacking the hoop like he did before the break.
McHale is out there with garbage man. Then it's Tony Parker. Then it's King. And it's West in at the two-guard spot. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
Gee, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Parker's shot is off.
And so last season for Tony Parker, somewhat of a shift. I mean, he was solid, but injuries cost him a few games. He also had his lowest assists and points per game totals since his rookie year. But he fought through like the champion that he is.
West gets the bucket. Nets trailed by 20. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Defended by West. Wallace. And the layup's good off the glass. Wallace has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Parker with the steal. One-on-one here. Fires from deep. And there's the foul, and it's on garbage man. That's foul number 2 for him. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Smith for 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Smith's got 6.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Celtics have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. And so he makes both from the line. Nets trail by 17. He dishes it to Lucas. Back to Smith. Puts up a 3. Another shot. Here's Lucas. No good. Some solid defense there from McHale. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against the Clippers. Here's Wallace. Sherry West grabs the board. West has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Fires the 3. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by McHale. McHale's got 4 assists now tonight. They double-team Iguodala. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala.
That's his first personal foul.
Smith again. It's Parker. Here is Garbage Man. He's got 8.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And there's the foul. It's on the Bulldozer.
That's his second personal.
That's foul number 2 for him. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Parker outside to the paint. Kick out to King. And finally they hit one. King's got 21 in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Smith, no luck.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Mutombo is checked in for Wallace. Malone comes in for Lucas. Pierce is checked in for the Bulldozer. And Stockton subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Here's Malone. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Malone's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Pierce for 3. But they recover it. Kicks it to Smith. Goes back up. That's good. Smith's got his third bucket of the night.
And I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Johnson attacking from about 19 feet. A nice shot by Frazier.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Smith kicks to Mutombo. Pierce for 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game. And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
Stockton kicks to Smith. There's 25 seconds left in the third. He feeds it to Stockton. Shot clock at 5. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's Hamilton. Johnson dishes to Hamilton. Here's Butler. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Stockton. No good on that last second attempt there. And at the end of the third quarter, Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Boston leading by 23. So for Brooklyn now, Pierce is out there at Malone. And it's Mutombo. And it's Smith. And it's Stockton in at the one. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. Malone passes to Stockton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Goes up the baseline. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Frazier.
And one thing we know is that across the board in the NBA, attendance is up all over. Franchise values are also at an all-time high. Overseas, the game continues to grow as well.
I won't bow down.